Good. Good evening, everyone. Like
Good
I
evening,
said,
mentor.
everyone. All right, good. Who just spoke? Please, can you introduce yourself? The person that responded to me now.
Okay, my name is Mengene Erasmus Ekobo.
Okay. Please, you are going to be the secretary for this class tonight. So I only want your mic to be unmuted. Your name here. I've not seen it. What did you just pronounce? Please, can you pronounce your name again? Can you pronounce it again? Oh, I hope your network is not bad. But I'm sure I'm communicating to other students. Please, at
Yes,
every
of course.
point, all right. At every point, if you feel my audio is bad and I am not communicating, you cannot hear me, do well to let me know. This meeting is a very important one, and I'd like every one of you to listen to me very well. For those of you that cannot make it into the meeting, that cannot log in because of network issue or because of space and the number of people we can have in Hangout, you can always hear me on YouTube. You can connect with us on YouTube and listen to what's going on. I told you that this meeting is very important. So I'm going to start now. We have done preparation. Who is that person? If you come into my meeting without muting your mic, I'll kick you out and you won't come in again. So we're done with preparation day and we are done with day one. Today is our day two task. And if I'm correct, for today, you have a task like SWOT analysis. I really needed to talk to you guys yesterday because there is a kind of SWOT analysis I expect from you that I want to see. There are mistakes I really do not want you to make. Because, when your tasks are not being marked, you keep disturbing your mentor. You have not marked my task. You have not marked my task. I want to be very sincere to you. When we view your task as mentors, your task, and maybe for the first time you make an error, we make corrections and tell you the right thing to do. Before I'll get to that particular task again, I should be done with same task that your mates did. So somehow it's going to take me a little time to go back to your former task and see how I can mark your corrections that has been made. So that's why we try as much as we can to guide you. Like I told you in class that when you are doing a particular task and you really do not have proper understanding about it, that is why I am your mentor. My duty is to guide you through every task you do. My duty is to guide you through this guided school, automated school. So every issues you have, every challenge you are facing as you go through the school, it is my duty to sort them out for you. You shouldn't relent to ask me questions. Who is that person? You are disturbing my meeting. You should not relent to ask me questions when you have issues. Now I'm going to talk about SWOT analysis quickly with you. So if you have made errors, you can go and correct it now because I'll be going through your tax. Dami Larry, I don't know why your mic is not muted. If you are the one disturbing our meeting. If you've made any mistake, you can go back to correct it. For SWOT analysis, for example, SWOT is talking about strength, weakness, opportunity, risk, of which I know a lot of you understand and you have done. But there are procedures. There is a way I want your presentation should be. You don't just pick up anything you like and write. And I want to beg you, do not copy and paste. If I see a work that is copy and paste, I know it and I state it to you. you will keep repeating it, and I may not have time to keep going back to market. So try as much as you can to give me something that is valid. I want something that is original. You know, for this period from December to this May, you would agree with me that there are a lot of circumstances that are surrounded our community that you can actually pick your SWOT analysis from. So if I see your SWOT analysis, you are still talking about some things that students said like 6, 7, 8 months ago, there's nothing new about your work, then there's an issue. I want you to explain SWOT analysis to me as you see it. And I want to beg you not to pen drop. What do I mean by pen dropping? Just giving a particular point without explanation. I would not mark it for you. Note that it is very important and it is expedient for you while doing your SWOT analysis you to use is the Google Doc application. Do not use Google Sheets for me. If you do, I would not mark your work. I expect you to use Google Doc. Your SWOT analysis should have an introduction, should carry your full name, should carry your batch number. Your batch number is the group you are online. So that's the batch number. Everything you see on the group chat where we talk, that's what you are going to copy and submit to me as your batch number. This is group 7. So what I expect to see is batch 2017, 5th month, group 7. That's what I expect to see. That's your batch number. Your submission should carry the name of your mentor. So I would understand if the submission that has been made is from my student or not. I want to see your name. I want to see your batch number. I want to see the name of your mentor. It's very important. And for every task you do that requires you to write, I want to see an introduction. You must give me introduction to your SWOT analysis. You don't just come and start writing weakness and strength, opportunity, risk, and you just start pen dropping and listening them to me. No, I want you to have a proper understanding of what you are doing. Do you know why? You are not doing SWOT analysis because you want mentor to mark it right for you so that you can be upgraded as a guider. You are doing SWOT analysis because even when you become a guider, you will need it to work. Every task you have been given in guider school is important. And I always tell my students that I like them to take their tasks seriously. Do you know why? Because leadership is beyond what you feel you do with your people. Guidership is beyond getting downline, registering people, trying to build up your structure. You really cannot give what you don't have. You cannot build up a structure where you cannot communicate to your people. So if you want to be a guider, first you must have the understanding of leadership. And if you must be a leader, you must be ready to learn. You must take instructions. You must understand the things that you are being taught in guider school. It's not just coming out there. If you finally and successfully graduate from this guider school and you are upgraded as a guider, I want you to understand that it is by merit. It is what you do here, your task, your composure, your attitude. I told you we award you your certificates in character and in learning. Do here that determines the kind of results you will get after guider school. So guider school is actually beyond leaders bonus. It could be fun, you know, it's very interesting. If you put your heart to it, I bet you by the time you come out of guider school, person, you are going to learn a whole lot of things. You're going to learn things you have never imagined. We are going to expose your mind to our great community. We are going to show you deep secrets of our community. Then when you are talking about this community, you can be bold. Why? Because you have proper understanding of what you are talking about. I hope I am communicating.
Yes, of course.
All right. So please, I beg you, take guidance school very serious. I will try as much as I can to always be there for you. That is why you see, whether morning, night, whenever you ask questions, some of you send me emails, I reply your mails, I respond to you. Why? Because I want to mentor you to a point where by the time you are leaving guidance school, you will see great values and knowledge that has been added to you. It's not about the position, but it's about how refined. Will you be better by the time you are leaving this place? That's what matters. It's not about becoming a guider. IQ, I want your understanding to be broadened. I want your reasoning to change. I want you to see guidance school as a building ground for you. You will learn things that will blow your mind. You will learn things that will benefit you, to help you in all aspects of life. You know, when I went to guidance school, a lot of things I learned in guidance school made me a better leader in MMM and in the greater society, because I came to understand that leadership was just beyond the people following, but leadership included, as the people follow, you should have something reasonable you can deliver to them. How much can you convince your downliners? They believe in the things that you say. You know, sometimes ago, somebody called me like a few weeks back and said, sorry, I saw your number online and I saw that you are a guider, but I want to confirm something from you. I understand that MMM Nigeria has not been stable, and I was told that the system is working now, but I am scared to provide help. Please, what do you have to tell me about it? You are going to face a lot of circumstances like this, and we expect you that to every number of people you guide, to everybody under your structure, you are a Mavrodi in your shoes. So you should be able to spread the vision of Mavrodi. You should be able to share the vision, and you cannot share something you do not understand properly. That is the essence of guidance school. We are making you a Mavrodi in your little localities. We are making you a Mavrodi to your downlines. Communicate the heart and the mind of the founder of our great community. So if you know you've had issues with your task, I'm going to give you time to ask me questions while we go back to work. I'll meet you up in class. I will still attend to your issues, but here I'm still going to give you opportunity to talk to me. If you are facing any challenge, if there's something you need to be clear about, if there is a task you are doing you really do not understand very well, that is why I am here for you. Do well to always ask me your questions so you don't make mistakes. If you watch well, I try as much as I can to always be online. If you drop your messages, whether I am busy or not, I will see them. As soon as I read your message, I will give a response to it. For those that are sending me mails, you can text to it. When I receive your mails, I respond to it immediately. Why? Because I want to guide you and I do not want you to make mistakes. I would be very glad when I am marking your task and I'm smiling and I'm seeing that you have followed my instructions very well and you have done things the way I asked you to do it. So please, if you are not clear about anything, you have the opportunity to ask me. You are very free to talk to me. So if you have any question, I want you to give me a signal. Any
Yes, there is. Hello.
Your audio is not very good.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, I think it's a bit better.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello. Okay. Good evening, mentor.
Good evening. Good evening.
My name is
Welcome.
Nabudi.
Okay, to help you, for some of you that have issues with your audio, you can type to me as much as you can hear me. You can go to our chat box here. You can go to our chat box on our hangout where we're having our meeting right now, and you can actually send me a message here. When you type your message and send it to me,
Okay.
as soon as I see it, I would read it and answer your question. You can come to the group chat. There's a group chat here on Hangout. If you're online, you will see a group chat. You can type in the group chat and ask your questions. I will read and answer you, especially if your audio is not very okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, any other person that has a good audio?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
It's Chibuzo, ma'am.
All right, Chibuzo, what's your issue? I got some of
Okay.
your mails.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I want to commend you on your response via mail. They are really, really quick and they are really understanding. I want to comment on that. Um, and secondly, according to my previous message when I was explaining to you of my device and the issue I was facing, my presence
Okay.
here, you could now see that what you told me to do, I've done it. I've fixed I'll make sure I fix the phone to come back and join the school.
All right, that's good.
Okay, thank you, Mark. But like I said, like I told you via the mail, I don't know if it is a problem or if it's an error on my answer for the preparation day on the Facebook issue, because I used I gave
Okay.
my Facebook profile.
Okay.
I'm using my real Facebook profile, which is Facebook.com/Samuel Richmind. I don't know if that is the correct thing I'm supposed to do,
And
or
you
I'm supposed to
sent.
create a page.
Okay, Chibuzo,
Yes, ma'am.
did you submit? What I want from you is simple. What I want from you is the link to your Facebook. All you
Okay.
need to do is to click on your profile. I hope you know how to copy
Yeah.
the link, your personal
Yeah.
Facebook link. That's all I need from you.
Yes, that's
Not
what I did.
actually typing it to me, but submitting the link. All right, I'm going to see to it tonight.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Apart
I'm
from
going to
that,
check it tonight after the.
okay, ma'am. Then for my SWOT analysis, I want to say that I came back quite late after fixing and everything. So I'm not done with my SWOT analysis. And also, with the information you are giving us this evening, I'm sure that I could advance on my SWOT analysis and make it more, make it better, make it more personal.
All right.
And try to do some other things. So I'm just saying it now so that you know that I'm not done with mine, so I've not submitted and everything. So
Okay.
for every other thing, I'm good with every other thing. Thank you so much, Ma.
No problem.
All right,
No
Ma.
problem.
I'm turning my audio off right now.
All right. Okay, there's another thing I want you guys to know about. You know, for tomorrow, you guys you'll be doing your day 3. So it's good I also explain to you, because I expect that before even like this, you should have gone far, should have submitted your day 3 task. So it's good I give you brief explanation on your day 3, so you don't make mistakes. Unlike this, even because we had very bad network yesterday, so, you know, some of you had already made mistakes with your SWOT analysis, of which I think with the meeting we've had now and the things I have told you, you have better and proper understanding, and you will go back to correct it. But it's also good I enlighten you on other tasks so you would not make mistakes. You have proper knowledge of them while you are working on them, and it will be easy for you. Now, I'm going to talk to you about ideology video. You will get to a point where you see a task that is written, make a video. Make a video will tell you ideology video of MMM. Talk about MMM, how it works, its rules, its benefits, and all of that. For every subtopic, you would give a proper explanation. And see what you are going to do for me. You are going to make a slide with Screencast-O-Matic. And this slide you will make, if you are using Screencast-O-Matic, if you learn it, because you see it on your task, you watch a video that will teach you how to use it, and you would use it and submit the link to me. I would mark. So if you are using it, this screencast recorder would help you present a slide and do a video at the same time. If you make a video for ideology video without a slide, I would not bother to mark it. I want to see your slide rolling as you talk. I want to see you while you are talking. So at one side of your system, while your work is rolling, I would see you presenting. And I want something very mature. A couple of times I have noticed that what makes students fail in guided school is actually ideology video. Little instructions they don't take. Ideology video is very important. That is where we see you expressing yourself. I did not tell you to make a slide that you will come and read. If you are presenting a slide to me and you're actually reading, like reading through your slide word for word, I would know. I'll mark it for you. It is called an ideology video. I beg you, I don't want to see an audio. It is not an ideology audio. So do not just paste something on your screen and you are talking. I'm not saying the person that is talking. I want you to be very composed. Ideology is like an expression. If you read the ideology and you understand, these are things that you will communicate to downlines on a daily basis. So if you really do not understand it, you do not have business becoming a guider. So it's something you should know. They are very simple. If you go through it, you will see that it's something that you've been coming across. Maybe you really do not have proper knowledge about it because you have not gone to guided school. But now that you are in guided school, when you go through it very well, you see the ideology, you see how MMM works, you will see the rules and regulations, you will see the benefits. These are very simple things that you should just have upstairs. So if you give me the next 30 minutes without a slide, without any paperwork in my hand, I should be able to break down to you in details what the ideology of MMM is. I hope I am communicating. I hope I'm communicating.
Yes, ma'am.
So please, as you log into your task tomorrow and you see ideology video, I want you to follow my instructions. Then if you know you have made any mistakes in SWOT analysis, follow my instructions. Go back and correct it So when I go through your task and see it, I can just mark it once and for all for you. I don't take expressions to seeing my students repeating their task. Personally, I feel that it's stress on you. So if you can take your time and do it right, and it's taking your time, but you can get it perfectly right, I think you should give your time to it so you get it right at once. You better, and it will make work easy for me. But when you keep correcting, submitting links upon links, some of you, when we correct you and tell you, okay, there's a problem with this task you have done, I think you should go over it again and do something right. You go back and submit the same thing you have submitted before. But the truth is, as a mentor, I give my time to every single task you do. So I really do not mind spending 30 minutes checking a particular task because it's my duty to guide you through. I will check it over and over again and make you understand it. So when it is necessary and when there is need for me to tell you to redo your task, I really do not want you to complain about it or offended, but I want you to see it as I want to make you a better person. That is why I am asking you to redo your task. Like I told you, take every task you are doing very serious because you need it all. And your attitude in guidance school, I'm sure as soon as you signed in, you listened to our rules and regulations. Your attitude in school can prevent you from becoming a guider. I want you to be very careful. I want you to be well composed. And for those of you that have not joined Cycles, if you log in, you will see join a cycle. I want you to click on it so you can easily get into a cycle now, so you can know where you belong. Because this cycle it's a division. In your cycles, it's like you are divided into groups, and you are going to be given group work to do. And we expect you to come out well as a group. I'm going to explain that to you maybe by tomorrow or next tomorrow before you get to your day 5 and day 6 task. You are going to be doing business game plan, and I'll teach you how to go about it. I'll tell you everything you need to know about business game. I don't want to pile it up for you tonight, so I'm going to leave you to go back to your task. But if there's still any other person that have a question to ask, I will give you time to do that. And when we are done, we'll close this meeting. You go back to your task, make your necessary corrections as I continue to view the things you have done today, see where you have made mistakes, and tell you how to go about your corrections. I'll go through your task completely tonight. I want you to know that every task you do on a daily basis, I go through them all. So if it will take me a whole night to go through your task, I will do that because it's my duty to do that. So please, is there anybody that has any other question to ask? Please do that now.
Okay, ma. It's Chibuzo.
All right.
I'll be talking about two things. Ma. The first of them is when you mentioned using screencast for the recording of the ideology video for tomorrow's tax.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to suggest for you how you should run everything, but please, I would want to appeal with you, because I've tried, while downloading different screen recorder, I tried screencast, so it's not really working with my device. I'm using a Samsung, and I don't know why, but I tried another one about SCR. It worked. It's working fine, So I wouldn't want to say we all should start using that SCR, but I would want to suggest, not out of intelligence, but I just out of convenience, I want to suggest that you increase the limitation on the app we are to use, because if it is restricted to just this screencast, I for one, I will have an issue with it, and I don't know for others though. I'm just speaking for myself. That's for number one thing I wanted to talk about. Then the second thing I want to talk about is when you mentioned about joining a cycle. You're supposed to click to join a cycle, and I don't really know how to go about it to join the cycle. So that will be all, Ma. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Ma. Let me turn off.
All right, listen to me now. For your first question, I want you to understand that as I am your mentor, we have several mentors handling several batches. MMM Automated School has a standard they run with. I was given the standard, and I am meant to pass the standard to my students. I hope you understand. So we work by set down rules and instructions. I tell you in meetings, everything I tell you to do, say them in my accord. I say them according to the laid down principles that we work with as mentors in Guidance School. So for your suggestion, I cannot tell you do not use Screen-O-Matics or screen card recorder. I cannot tell you use it or don't use it. For ideology video, I am only going to tell you whatever application that you are using that you feel it suits your device should give me what I want. Like I said, I want your slide rolling and a video at the same time. So if you try it and it works that way for you, fine. But I also want you to note that there is a task in your day 3 that you will be given a video, and after watching that video, you will be meant to practice what you have watched in the video, how to use a Screencast-O-Matic. So that task is a separate one on its own. On that, you really do not have excuse. So if you watch a video screen recorder, and maybe at the end of the day, we expect you to now, because of that video you watch, you not do an assignment, maybe a task of using a screencast recorder and submitting. You can't change that. But for the ideology video, I know that apart from screen recorder, there are some other applications that are recorders that you can use that would suit your device, as long as you would give me what I want. Take note, I want your slide rolling and I want to see you as you speak. It's an ideology video, not an audio. Then, for joining a cycle, which is your second question, I told you, as you log into the school portal, if you go to your event page to see your task, you will see it written up there boldly, join a cycle. But if you still do not understand it, after this meeting, when I come to class, I'm going to give you a step-by-step explanation of how to join a cycle. I'm sure we are good with that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Ma. Your explanations are quite clear, and I will make provisions for the a device that will be suitable with the screencast for the other assignment and the other tasks. Thank you so much, Ma.
All right. Any other question from any other person before we close this meeting for tonight?
Hello, ma.
Hi, I can hear you. You can go ahead and introduce yourself and ask your question.
I'm Chukwubuike Miranya. Please, ma, while you were
Okay.
talking about the correction on the SWOT analysis, I was kind of knocked off. So, please, ma, can you just kindly repeat it, ma, that I can know what I can do?
Okay. All right. I said for SWOT analysis, first, your presentation style. I want you to, for the arrangement of your work, see your name and surname. I want to see your batch number, which is the group number. How I expect it to be written is, I'm sure when you log into your school portal, you'll see it written boldly there. Batch 2017, 5th month, 12th day, meaning you started on the 12th day of the 5th month of 2017. Group 7. You are in group 7. That's your batch number. I told you I want to see your name, your batch number. I want to see the name of your mentor. It is very important. Secondly, SWOT analysis is talking about strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats. I do not want you to pen drop. For every point you state, at least give me a brief explanation of what you mean by your points. He said, for example, if you are telling me about the strength, I would need not less than 4 points from the strength of MMM. If you are telling me about the weakness, I will need not less than 4 points. So for each of them you are going to emphasize or explain, give me not less than 4 points for each of them. That's for the explanation and organization of your work. And I also said I would not accept Google Sheets for SWOT analysis. For SWOT analysis, it is compulsory you use Google Documents. You use Google Documents, and what I want to see is a link submitted to me. Some people, after writing, they copy their entire work and paste it on the submission page. That's an error. Document, you go to save. When you save, you will see copy link. You copy your link and submit it. It is the link I will use to access your work. And there's something that I want you to actually work on. Do not forget it. Submit your link to me. I want you to be sure that you have given me access to view your work. Because there are times that students submit links. As soon as you click on it to view their work, it will show you no permission or no access. It means that you did not make access available. So while you are working with Google Doc, you will see it. It's very simple how you can make access available so that I can view your work. Then the next point is, I made mention of I do not want copy and paste. If you copy anything and paste to me, I will not mark it. You will keep doing SWOT analysis over and over again. We have current issues that you can use to make your analysis. I want to see very recent issues. I want to see your analysis being very real. See continuous examples that people have given before. Something more original. Give me SWOT analysis from your heart. Give me what you understand. What are the weaknesses? That's what I want to see. And remember, it is very important. Do not use Google Sheet. What I want to see is Google Documents. Okay, tell that clearly to you. So that's all about SWOT analysis. Any other question?
Good evening, mentor.
Good evening.
Okay, I'm Sunday Oscar.
I actually missed your instructions on slide. I don't. You were saying something about a slide on the screencast, so I actually missed that. I don't know if you can repeat it for me, ma.
I was talking about ideology video for your day 3 task.
Yes, yes, yes. I actually missed that.
Okay. Okay. I said for day 3 ideology video. It is called make a video. I said that it is a video, not an audio. So what I want to see is present a slide. So as your video is rolling, as your slide is rolling, I want your video to be showing by the side of your slide. So I see you talking and expressing yourself. Slide that is rolling. That was what I meant. And with screencast-o-matics that you would learn how to use, it's among your tasks. You are going to learn how to use it. From there, you would know what to do and you understand what I mean better. So do not forget, I want a slide and a video at the same time for ideology video. That was what I meant. When you get to that task, you will understand what I mean. Any other question?
Can I go ahead?
I'm waiting for you.
Concerning the ideology video, you are talking about the screencast-o-matic. Is it a mode to use the screencast? Can we use any other suitable device also?
Clearly. If I heard you clearly, I answered that question before. Maybe you came in late. You said, apart from screencast recorder, can you use any other suitable application? My answer was, if you would give me what I requested for, with whatever application you are going to be using that suits your device, no problem. But if it will not give me what I want, then you will go over your task again. So please, what we should be focused on, we should be aiming at achieving, is giving me what I want. So if you can achieve my prescriptions, I do not have any challenge. That's all I want. Good. So I'm going to be ending this meeting now. It's past 10 p.m. Nigerian time, and we'll meet in class. So good night, everyone. I urge every one of you to come to class. Let's continue our discussions. I'm sure I've given you proper explanations of the things you need to know about for tonight. We have our meeting live again tomorrow evening, but we'll continue our discussion in class. Have a nice evening.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you so much,
You're
ma. Have a
welcome.
wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
All right, you too. Bye.